Another day dawned in Amp City, and the vibrant chaos of Buckso Circus roared to life once more. Cash Buckso, always the shaman, introduced the performers with unbridled enthusiasm.
Ladies and gentlemen, demons and sinners alike, prepare to be amazed!
Cash's booming voice announced.
First up, the fearless and graceful Barbie Wire, queen of the tightrope.
The crowd erupted in applause as Barbie gracefully made her entrance, her every step on the tightrope a testament to her incredible talent. She danced through the air, suspended high above the circus floor, capturing the audience's hearts.
And now, our beloved clown, Blitzarolli!
Cash continued, his excitement palpable. Blitzarolli burst onto the stage with boundless energy, his oversized shoes and colorful costume instantly infecting the crowd with laughter. He juggled, told jokes, and performed acrobatic stunts that left the audience in stitches. Finally, Cash's attention shifted to the young embling who had always struggled to find his place in the spotlight.
And last but not least, Blitzo!
The introduction was brief, given little fanfare. Blitzo stepped onto the stage with a sense of determination, ready to prove himself. He tried to tell a few jokes, twisted balloons into animal shapes, but it seemed that his efforts fell flat with every attempt. The crowd's polite applause and forced laughter stung like 1,000 needles. As Blitzo's act stumbled, Blitzarolli, ever the faithful friend, sensed his distress. Without missing a beat, he bounded onto the stage, his antics drawing raucous laughter and applause from the audience. Blitzarolli's innate ability to make people smile shone brightly once more, rescuing the show from the brink of failure. Cash Buckso heaved a sigh of relief as the performance continued seamlessly. Blitzarolli's talent saved the day, once again earning him the praise of the audience. After the show, the performers gathered backstage to bask in the applause and congratulations. Blitzarolli was surrounded by admirers, and even Cash Buckso couldn't contain his praise for the clown's outstanding performance. Meanwhile, Blitzo stood alone in the shadows, feeling the weight of his failure pressing down upon him. His father's harsh words and the audience's indifference hung heavy in his heart. It wasn't long before Cash approached his dejected son, his tone dripping with disdain.
Blitzo, you're a disgrace to the circus.
Cash sneered.
You can't do anything right.
Tears welled up in Blitzo's eyes as he hung his head in shame. Even his sister, Barbie, joined in the mockery, making cruel jabs at his expense. The weight of their ridicule became too much to bear, and Blitzo turned and fled from the circus tent, his heart heavy with despair. As Blitzo ran away, Blitzarolli, who had just finished receiving the praise of the crowd, witnessed the hurtful scene unfolding. He couldn't stand by and watch his friend suffer. Stepping forward, he called out to Barbie Wire.
Hey, Barbie, that's enough.
Blitzarolli's voice was firm as he defended Blitzo.
You shouldn't make fun of your own brother. We're a family, and we should support each other.
Barbie, taken aback by Blitzarolli's words, fell silent, her eyes filled with guilt. Blitzarolli then turned to the rest of the circus performers.
And as for the rest of you, remember that Blitzo is a part of our circus family too. He may not have found his talent yet, but he deserves our respect and encouragement, just like anyone else.
Blitzarolli wasted no time after defending Blitzo's honor. He knew his friend well and had a good idea of where Blitzo would seek solace. With swift determination, he made his way to the show horse's stables, a place where Blitzo often retreated to unwind after a long day of practice. The stables were dimly lit, with the gentle, rhythmic sound of horses munching on hay filling the air. Blitzo always had a deep love for these majestic creatures, finding solace in their company. Today, however, he sat hunched over, his shoulders slumped with the weight of his father's cruel words. Blitzarolli approached Blitzo, his clown costume a stark contrast to the rustic surroundings. He sat down beside his friend, his face filled with genuine concern.
Hey, Blitzo. It's me.
Blitzo glanced up, his eyes red from crying. He managed a weak smile for his friend.
Hey, Fizz.
Blitzarolli could see that Blitzo was deeply affected by his father's harsh words. It pained him to witness his friend's self-doubt. He spoke softly, choosing his words carefully.
Blitzo, you can't let what your father said define you. You're not a disgrace. You have so much potential. You make me really happy, you know?
Blitzo's eyes welled up with fresh tears, but this time they were tears of gratitude.
You really mean that, Fizz?
Blitzarolli nodded earnestly.
Absolutely. You're my best friend, and I believe in you.
Blitzo sniffled, wiping away his tears with the back of his hand.
I want to be good at something. Like you and Barbie. I want to make people happy.
Blitzarolli's smile grew wider.
And you will, Blitzo. We'll work on it together. I'll help fix up your routines, come up with better jokes, and teach you how to make awesome balloon animals. I'll be your clown teacher.
Blitzo looked at Blitzarolli, a glimmer of hope returning to his eyes.
You really think you can help me, Fizz?
Blitzarolli clapped his friend on the back with enthusiasm.
Mm-hmm. With hard work and practice, we'll turn you into an amazing performer. You'll see, Blitzo. You have the potential to make people smile. Just like you make me smile every day.
As Blitzo and Blitzarolli shared a heartfelt moment in the stables, a renewed sense of purpose washed over the young Impling. With his best friend's unwavering support and newfound determination, Blitzo was ready to face the challenges that lay ahead on its journey to discover his true talent and prove that he, too, could bring joy to the world of Buxo Circus. In the days that followed, Blitzo's determination to improve his clowning skills was unwavering. With Blitzarolli's patient guidance and endless encouragement, Blitzo's stunts began to show signs of improvement. The young Impling had never felt more supported and appreciated. However, despite his progress, Blitzo still couldn't shake the feeling of inferiority that lurked within him. He knew deep down that, no matter how hard he practiced, he might never reach the same level of skill as Blitzarolli and Barbie. It was a seed of jealousy that had taken root, but Blitzo fought to keep it buried deep within him, not wanting to hurt his best friend. One evening, as the sun cast a soft crimson glow over the circus grounds, Blitzo finally couldn't contain his gratitude any longer. He turned to Blitzarolli, a warm smile on his face.
Fizz, you're the best teacher ever.
Blitzarolli boasted the compliment, a hint of bashfulness in his clownish demeanor.
Oh, shucks, Blitzo. You're doing great, and I'm happy to help.
In that moment, as they stood close to each other, the air seemed to change. A subtle shift in their friendship began to emerge, something neither of them had quite felt before. It was a childhood crush, budding and delicate, but neither of them had the words to express it. Before they could explore these newfound emotions, Cash Buxo rudely interrupted, his presence like a dark cloud over their moment.
Blitzarolli, the paparazzi wants to interview you. They're not interested in you, Blitzo, so you can stay out of the way.
Blitzo's heart sank, his jealousy temporarily overshadowed by a feeling of exclusion. He watched as Blitzarolli was escorted away by Buxo, their friendship temporarily put on hold. As they parted ways for a moment, Blitzo clutched a balloon animal that Blitzarolli had crafted for him during their tutoring sessions. Blitzo blushed as he looked at the intricately twisted balloon creation, a token of their time together. He held it close to his chest, a soft smile tugging at his lips. The feelings within him were complex, a mix of admiration, gratitude, and something new and unfamiliar. As he watched Blitzarolli being led away by the circus owner, Blitzo couldn't help but hope that their friendship would continue to grow and evolve, no matter what challenges lay ahead.